struggling to stay focused when you're reading, or you're struggling to retain, some information in your head while you're studying? This 5 minute study hack is for you. Don't go anywhere. So, my name is Becca, and I am that professor. On this channel, Becca Diaries, I actually try to tackle challenges faced by tertiary institution students around the world. Isn't that amazing? Imagine one stop hub for tertiary institution students where you all come together and solve the challenges that you all are facing, together. So I am that professor that brings you all together. Okay, anyways, let's get started. So who is this video for? If you're that person who finds it so hard to concentrate, to stay focused when you study, this video is for you. If you're that person who, finds time to actually study, but while you're studying, you realize that you cannot remember stuff, or you're easily distracted, or you don't even know how to stay focused. Even when you read, you cannot even remember what you've just read in the last 2 minutes, then please do not click away. If you know people who are in this category, kindly share this video with them. Are we together? Okay, I have, jotted some points here, and I'll just be taking a quick glance at it. So this method is something that is proven to be effective, it's efficient, and it's something that I have personally used. So research shows that the brain retains information better when it comes in regular short bursts of focused attention. Now I'll break what that means down. Your brain is able to grasp, it's able to retain information in your head when you break the session through which you are catching the information into small, manageable components. So short periods is just, you study, or you read something, then you leave it, then you come back to it again, you study, then you go again, so you just keep doing that. Research has shown that your brain is able to retain more information when you study, bits and pieces, when you study in bits, in small, manageable components. I hope you're following. So your brain can easily retain information like that. And I am taking you somewhere, so please come with me. So what this method eventually helps you with is that it enhances your motivation, it helps with your consistency, and it reduces overwhelm. So when you think like, oh, I have so many things I'm doing at the same time, I feel overwhelmed, oh, I am not motivated, it helps you. This method will help you, to tackle all of these things. All of these things. So like I said, why you should use this method. One, it is perfect for students, who feel overwhelmed by longer study sessions. There are some people who say, oh, I can study for 5 hours straight. Some persons will boast that they can study for 6 hours straight. I mean, we are not saying that it is not possible, because I personally can do that. I can study for 5 hours straight, non-stop, and I'll be so engulfed, and I will still understand what I am reading, and I'll enjoy it thoroughly. But it's not everyone who can do that. And we need to understand our strength and our weaknesses as well. So we have students who can stay focused, and that is why you need to use this method we are getting into today. Please stay with me. Hello, I can see you. How you doing? Then it's also ideal. This method is ideal for people who are very busy. They don't have time. They are doing so many things at the same time. So they don't have that 5 hours stretch to study. This method is for you. Thank you for liking my glasses. So now let's introduce this method. This method is called the 5 minutes study method, the micro Pomodoro technique. The micro Pomodoro technique. Now, this is a study method. It's a 5 minute study method. Normally, let me just break it down to you. The Pomodoro studying method actually emphasizes on the fact that you need to take breaks in between study. So when you're studying, when you're reading, you take breaks. But the standard timing is 20 to 25 minutes. So you read for 20 minutes stretch, then you take a break of say 5 minutes. Then you come back again and read for another 20 minutes stretch. Then you take maybe another 10 or 15 minutes. Then you come back again. So by the time you add everything up, it will then be maybe around 1 hour. Sorry, it's more than 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. So people say, oh, I studied for 5 hours, using the Pomodoro technique. But this one is the micro Pomodoro, because we are using 5 minutes as against 20-25 minutes. We're using 5 minutes. Okay. Hi Destroyer, I just came. What are you explaining? Okay, I'm explaining a study method, for students who feel overwhelmed, or they can't be focused while they're studying, or they can't retain anything when they're studying, or you are busy. So it's basically a study method. Hi Josephine, hola, what's up? Bayla says, I love your laughter. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah, when you're watching me, please kindly give a thumbs up to this video, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with students in your area, tertiary institution students, or any other person that you think this study hack can benefit. So let's get started. Now, like I explained, the Pomodoro is basically you spending some time studying and then taking breaks, in between. And each time you take a break and you come back, you have like a longer break. So if you start with 2 minutes break, when you come back to another break, you do like 3 minutes break, you do 4 minutes break, you do 5 minutes break, like that. So that is the standard Pomodoro. So this is a micro Pomodoro, and it is 5 minutes. Now let me tell you what to do. So it means instead of spending 20 minutes studying, you spend only what? 5 minutes. You spend 5 minutes focused. 5 minutes focused, your phone is off, or is on silence, or is just moved away from you. No distractions, no friend is chit-chatting beside you. You are focused. Whether you are in the library or you are at your desk in your room, whatever you are, just stay there and be focused for 5 minutes. Usually for the Pomodoro technique, you set a timer. So you put a timer, and at the end of the set minutes, the timer comes up, and okay, yeah, I'm done with this set. Then you take a break and come back again, you reset. So it's either you set the timer, or you can just keep checking your phone. I started at 12 noon. So I know by 5 minutes past 12, I should be done. Or just set the timer for 5 minutes. So when it's 5 minutes, the timer comes on, and then you know exactly what you want to do. So yes, after that 5 minutes, then you take a quick 1 to 2 minutes break to reset. That is basically what the Pomodoro technique does. So yes, you do 5 minutes. After reading for 5 minutes, then you take a break. You take 1 or 2 minutes. Then you come back again for 5 minutes. The timer goes off again. After 5 minutes, you take another minute. So you repeat as needed, or pair multiple 5 minute sessions for a longer study time. So you just keep repeating. Basically, you keep repeating. So you read, you do 2 minutes break, you come back, you study, you do another 2 minutes break, you study for as long as you want. You can stay for 1 hour, you can do 2 hours, for as long as you can go. Now, breaking your tasks into that small, manageable, component, sections or sessions, if you want, will help your brain to retain information faster. If you haven't tried this before, please try it. If you have not tried this before, please try it. And like I said in my previous video, this is something that helps deal with procrastination. So if you're someone who is very lazy, or you're so scared of how bulky the work is, or you're just overwhelmed, this is a methodology that you can adopt. Please adopt this methodology in your study. Use a study hack. So break the task into smaller habits. So you read 5 minutes now, you take 2 minutes break. You come back again, read another 5 minutes, you take 1 minute break. Do it like that. Before you know it, you would have covered grounds. It works. I'm telling you, this is something I have used severally. Liars, what is it? You say, I'm not reacting to the chat. I am in my own world right now. Yeah, because I have to get this, out of my head. When I'm not getting this out of my head, then I can talk to you guys. But I see every one of you. I see you. Yes, I'm back, players. I see every one of you. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Welcome to my life. Yes, welcome to my life. Now, when I start talking like this, I just want to get everything out of my head once, so that people who are watching the replay can just watch it straight forward without having to break. So when I'm done talking for the first 15 minutes, then we can have the endless charts. Well, not like endless, but yeah, at least we can chart. So yeah, please, if you have questions already, put them in the comment section. I'll come back, and interact with you. So now, let's, set out what the steps are. The steps to apply, to this micro Pomodoro. Step number one is that you need to choose a clear single task. You need to choose a clear single task that you want to do. Let me explain what that means. If I'm reading a topic in physiology, for instance, I have a textbook that I'm studying with. So the task is, I want to read this chapter. That is a clear single task. I'm reading, there is this course, then there is a subject, there is a title, a topic, this is a textbook I'm using. Then I want to read this chapter. Maybe it's chapter 1 or chapter 2, whatever section you want to read. Let us be clear, this is what you want to do. That's step 1. Step 2, eliminate distractions. Eliminate distraction. All those friends that will chit chat beside you, send them away, or you leave them. You leave them if they will not leave you. Your phone that will be ringing and be disturbing you, put it on silence or turn it off. Put your phone away. Don't go on social media. Whatever you know would distract you, you should do what? You should do away with it. Leave it. Leave that thing. And that is that. Then step 3, you set a 5-minute timer and focus entirely on that task. That number 1 task, that your step 1 task that you've identified, that you want to read this particular chapter. You set 5-minute timer and then you start reading. Set the timer and begin reading. Or you begin the task that you still want to do. But in this case, it's studying. So you begin, to study. Step 4, you then take a short break when the timer goes off. So your timer goes off. After 5 minutes, you take 1 minute break. Then you set the timer again and repeat. You repeat, rinse until you're done reading. So, of course, step 5 says repeat with another 5-minute session or review the material to solidify retention. So basically, it means you can go forward. The final step, you go forward, you progress in the chapter, or you repeat what you have read before so that you retain even more. Hi, Bayla. You love my earrings. Thank you. Okay. So you repeat. And those are the 5 steps. I'll go over them again. Step 1 says what? You identify the task. Step 2 says what? You eliminate distractions. Step 3 says what? You set your timer for 5 minutes. Step 4 says that you then take a break. Then finally you repeat. You move forward when you set the 5-minute timer again. Is that you move forward to, you progress on the chapter, or you repeat what you have read so you can even retain more. Now, I have written bonus tips to maximize the 5-minute method. Hi, Collins. Hola. Good to have you here today. How have you been? How are you today? Now, here are the bonus tips, to maximize the 5 minutes method. This 5 minutes method that we just finished analyzing. I have 3 bonus tips. 1 is spaced repetition. Spaced repetition basically is that you revisit that particular material that you have used in 5-minute intervals daily over a week. That's spaced repetition. So let's say you say, oh, I want to read chapter 5. That chapter 5 that you're reading, you did 5 minutes, you read for 5 minutes, you took a break. You read for another 5 minutes, you took break, you read for another 5 minutes. So let's say you used 1 hour or 2 studying. Do that same chapter. Repeat it like that every day. What it does is that it gives you retention. So as against cramming, you are not cramming. Some people just want to cram, Cramming is not good. I don't encourage cramming. Please don't cram. So you read every day like that. Before you know, you will totally have that information in your head without cramming. So that is spaced repetition. I am Grace. Thank you. How have you been? I'm great, Collins. Awesome. I'm good. Hi Nasima Nasir, hola, how are you? Welcome to my live. Everybody watching this, welcome to this live session. If you have not liked this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. And you can also share this video with people in your network that this study hack would be important too. So if it is you, then keep it, you can save it. And if you have friends around you, please kindly share. Yeah. Okay, so that is number one, the spaced repetition. You do that every day of the week. You come back here to thank me. Then number two is active recall. Active recall is just a methodology for recalling. Normally when you study as a student, you know about recalling. When you study, you try to recall. Basically, personally, I use two methods for recalling when I study, especially when I'm studying to understand the concept. After reading, I try to remember what I have read. So I just sit still and I reflect. Okay, what was there? What does that mean? Okay, what is that? Oh, what's this concept? Can I explain it? Or I try to write it down. So instead of speaking it out, sometimes I just think about it, but mostly I speak out. Or if I don't want to do that, I can write. So I write. It's a form of recalling. It basically means I want to know how much information I have retained. What's my level of retention? Basically, that's what recalling helps you, with. So recalling actually helps you to strengthen your memory. So you can do active recall. And how do you do active recall? After that 5 minutes, while you are taking that break, you do the recall. So when you're doing that 2 minutes break after the 5 minutes studying, then you actually do the recall. So you try to write out, you want to get the points. You don't have to, it's not, because it is not cramming. If it is cramming now, you want to get what, word for word, no. But you're trying to recall the major points. The major points in what you've read now, like the major concept points, what is there? Can I explain this in my own words? That's what recalling is. And it strengthens your memory. Finally, we have the mind mapping. Mind mapping is creating quick mind maps, or sketches of concepts to reinforce connections. So it's just in your mind. How we create mind maps. Some people can actually identify it with diagrams. You just create mind maps where you link the concept. So you can say, how sometimes you are reading and you jot with mind maps. You just have, I don't know, if I had a pen I would have shown you. So you have your paper, then you just draw something here. Let's say maybe this is the heading and it has branches. So you use your pen to say, okay, this branch A, this branch B, under this one it has plenty children, this one has plenty children, this one is connected, this one is connected. So you just map it like that, and that helps a lot. Diagrams help a lot, and mind map actually does really help a lot. Now we have the benefit of the 5 minutes study method. One, you have better retention. Honestly, this will help you have better retention. You have better retention, while studying, because what you read over and over, you'll never forget, and you're trying to recall. So if you recall and you realize that, okay, you still did not understand this thing well, you can't remember so much, you go back to it again using the same methodology of reading for 5 minutes and taking 2 minutes break or 1 minute break, depending on what you want. You go back to that same place again and read it all over. And imagine reading it using the sense of repetition, spaced repetition. It will not leave your head. So you have better retention based on the regular spaced reviews. It helps cement concepts into your memory. When you regularly do something, you read, you review. Oh, I do not understand it better. You go back again. Then you review. You realize that, okay, now I can recall better. You move on. Imagine doing that every day. It will give you better retention. Next is time management. The short intervals, the short, studying sessions that you have created for yourself will better help you to manage your time. Pomodoro technique itself is a time management technique. The Pomodoro technique itself, the standard Pomodoro, this one is a micro Pomodoro, but the main Pomodoro is a time management technique, and this also is a time management technique. It might be on the micro level, but it's a time management technique because it helps you stay consistent. It helps you know exactly what you want to do within a particular time frame, and it helps you get the work done. Of course, you also have increased motivation. So when you read 5 minutes, you take a break, you recall. You read 5 minutes, you take a break, you recall. It motivates you to do more. It motivates you to do more. After each session, you feel well energized, and because you are recalling, you keep recalling, so you feel good about yourself that, okay, you know what, I can actually do this thing. I'm already doing this thing. It means I can do more. So yeah, I think with all this that I have said, you should be able to put into practice the 5 minutes study technique, the micro pomodoro. I think it is something you should try out if you have not tried it before. You can start or try out the standard one if you are not someone who is easily losing focus or too busy or feeling overwhelmed. If you think you're up to the task and you've never tried the Pomodoro technique, I think it's something you should try out. It's still the same methodology, just that this time around is 20 to 25 minutes a reading stretch. You reach stretch for 25 minutes and then you take a break and you reach stretch again. Basically, that's the difference. But for those who always feel overwhelmed easily, or they are too busy, or they easily lose focus when they are reading, or when they are reading they don't remember what they've read, these short intervals based reading session is good for you. This study session that is broken into tiny bits is the best for you. This micro pomodoro technique is the absolute best for you. So good evening, everyone. If you have questions for me, please kindly put them in the comment section. I'll have my eyes in there now. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. If you have not liked this video, kindly do so. You should also consider sharing this with your network. So I think that is that for the topic for tonight. I will be looking forward to your questions, on study hacks generally or specifically on this topic, so we can stay within focus. I also think that you can check out my other videos. You can check out some other videos on the channel for the other topics I have handled in the past based on this live stream, and also main videos, just normal videos. So yeah, who is here with me today? I want to hear from you. I want to answer questions. I want to interact with you, and I look forward to hearing from every one of you. Okay, it's now I'm going back. Okay, I'm looking at you. And look at the things people had been saying before. I'm so sorry, I was busy just talking. So if you're watching, if you have not liked this video, kindly do so. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe so that you can see me when I come here. I do a daily live stream, every 9:45 p.m. to about 10:30 most times. And I do hope that you'll be able to join, whenever you can. So I look forward to reading all of your comments. I'll be here waiting for you. I'll be here waiting for you. Yeah. I know sometimes it can be really, really hard to just put your mind to studying. You might just be really lazy, or you have other things you're juggling, so you don't have time per se, to study. But I put it to you, it's something you will not regret, when you put your mind to do what you are supposed to do. Because what is the point? If you weren't in school, it would be a different story, but you're already in school, so why not? Why not just ensure that you do what you're supposed to do, that you study for real, and you ace those papers. And beyond studying for exams, it's also important that you study to understand and develop your skill in that particular field, so that you can be outstanding, not just in results that is being posted after exams, but being an outstanding person in yourself, being an excellent student, being an excellent human being. It's very important that you study, to show yourself out there, and to prove yourself to yourself, really, to tell yourself that you can do this. and by actually doing it. So yeah, it's something that is worth going for. Don't listen to those who say, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, when we get into the exam hall, we'll rugged it. No, it doesn't matter when we go to class and we'll come back, let's go and do whatever we want to do with our lives. Who cares? Please care. Care for your life, care for yourself, care for the time that you've set aside to come to school. You know, you could have done so many things with your life while you're in school, but you chose to be in school. So while you're in school, do what you're supposed to do as students in school. Be of good character, and take your learnings seriously. Don't follow bad friends and all of that. Saw myself where? Did you saw yourself? Where? How? Josh, what do you mean by that? Did you saw yourself? I don't get you. I do not understand you. I don't even know what you're trying to say. What are you saying, Josh? I should be honest about what? What do you mean by soiling yourself? So yeah, it is what it is. Tertiary institution is not for the weak. To test you, test your values, your moral, you know, whatever. We have to stay firm and stay strong and do what you have to do, basically. You have to live the life that you've got to live. And you will be good. You'll be fine, man. Yeah. What are you saying, Josh? Murad, hola, how are you? How you doing? What's up with you today? I'm thirsty, but I don't want to stand up to get water. I don't want to stand up. I'll get it after the live stream. Hi, Rebecca. It says Becca, your sis. Rebecca, say hi to you. Hola, how you doing? Thank you, Murad. I greet thee. I greet you very well. I'm thinking about the book to recommend on this channel for next month. Next month is almost here. This, I would have recommended this. It's called Leaning by Sheryl Sandberg. But then it's mostly for women. It's a book I recommend for all women, you know, to read. FBI says, where are you from, Becca? I'm from Nigeria, and I'm currently in Nigeria as we speak. So, well, I'll keep looking. Unless I recommend two books, maybe I'll recommend one for women and one for men. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But this is a good read. It's a good read. For everyone. So when I've decided on what exactly to recommend, I'll post them on my channel. So yeah, I'll get to see it. You get to see. Whew. I might have to leave this place early today. Hi, Rablosian Kendrick. How are you today? How have you been? Okay, let me get water. I think I might have to just take the water. But let me take oranges. Maybe I'll take oranges. Let me take something. I'm coming. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Oh my. Whew. Oh, Kendrick, you're a chef? That's interesting. Someone is asking you, Kendrick. He said he's a chef. Why are you asking? I am not a chef. I'm a teacher. No, it's not hot. Today isn't hot. So, I'm good to go. I'm not cooking. I'm eating fruits. That's what I'm having today. I enjoy that. It's 10:18 here. What time is it where you are? The first orange I had was so sweet. And this one's a bit sour. Oh, you have 4:18. Oh, it's 22:19 here now. So, yeah. Murat, this is comfortable. It's comfortable for me. Especially if I've already gone out and I came back late. I don't like changing into a different clothes entirely. There's no point. So I'll just do the live with the clothes like that. Then I know when I'm putting it off, I'm going to bed. My bedtime now is before 11, so yeah, probably soon go to bed. Do you like oranges? like this. I love them. Music is missing in the environment, right? Don't worry. When next I come on live, I'll play sound. I could try on this phone. Let me see. Let me try see if I can find some sound on the phone. Can I put it? Okay. Ow. Mura, what are you up to this night? What are you up to? How you doing? Just here? Okay. Why eat something, listen to music? I agree with you. I'll do that next time. I'm done taking what I'm taking. My tummy is full. Take 3 grams of milk or powdered milk, 3 tablespoons of sugar, half cup of water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Mix and strain 3 times. Get a metal bowl and melt sugar on it and put the butter on it and put in a steamer and boil it. Kendrick, what are we trying to make? What are we trying to make, Kendrick? You're giving me, you know, a flan. Okay. Hi, Saha. How you doing? What's up with you tonight? How you guys doing? Have you been? What's up? What's up with you all? It's gonna be so exhausting. You know, being here sometimes can be really, really exhausting. But you keep pushing. Murad, always looking out for me. Okay, I'm relaxed. How can I show you that I'm relaxed? How? How should I show you that I'm relaxed? Don't worry. I'll do better. Hi, Saha. You like my glasses? Thank you. Well appreciated. Thank you, Saha. Let me repack my hair. I'm holding up my hair. Holding up my hair. Kendrick, yeah. Someone said the other time. I think it was, oh, what was his name? I forgot his name. Saha, I'm from Nigeria and I'm in Nigeria right now. Where are you from? Are you in Nigeria too or not? Also, her, you're in India. Oh, nice. We are going to visit our loved ones that died. Okay, Kendrick. Saha, you're pure Indian. Oh, are you a student? Are you a student in a tertiary institution? I want to know. Oh, you're not a student? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh my. I have 4 more minutes to live in this life. Cornelius Downswell. What's that? I'm not Jamaican. I'm Nigerian. Oh, you're saying you're Jamaican? Is that what you're saying? Are you Jamaican? But I am not Jamaican. I am full-blooded Nigerian. Front, back, center, anywhere, Niger. Kendrick, bro, I see some Indians in other streams and saying, will you marry me to the stream? They say that to me too. They say to me a lot. They say, oh, Becca, you're beautiful. Are you married? Do you have kids? Will you visit me in India? I want to marry you. Marry me. Marry me, Becca. Marry me. You're so beautiful. You are chocolatey. Marry me. They say that to me a lot. I hear it. Sometimes I feel embarrassed on their behalf. And sometimes I feel like, I don't know, I feel a type of way, even when I want to advertise this live stream, because I feel when people join this live stream, then they'll be seeing people in my comments saying, oh, love me. Oh, look at you. Oh, can you open your chest? Let me see. So embarrassing. Like they do not have no shame. Yeah, Saha, I get it. I'm talking about other people. I'm talking about these other guys that just come to your stream and be saying things, you know. So irritating. It's not okay. Kendrick, right? Okay, Saha says, I'm never gonna ask it. Yeah, other Indians on this live do ask me. They'll say, oh, Becca, are you married? Becca, I love you. Becca, send me a kiss. Becca, I want to marry you. Becca, when are you visiting India? Okay, Saha says every man likes women chests. I get it. But sometimes you should allow it to stay in your head. Let that likeness be in your head. Unless the person is your woman, or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend. Whatever. Your spouse, your partner. Whatever friend that is, anyways. I don't talk all of them join. Don't say it out to a stranger. Saying, oh, I like your boobs. Can you show me? Can you open it? I want to marry you. Will you come to India? It's irritating. Doesn't make sense. It's really funny. Honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy shit. Crazy shit. Wow, Serena Williams. Who's there? Who is Serena Williams? Who's Serena? Yeah. Many times my my what's it called now, my chat box here automatically removes messages. If not, if you see what people send, sometimes I just view them and shake my head. I'm like, damn it, doesn't make no sense. Kendrick says, I'm making coffee. It's 5:30 a.m. Really? What are you doing so early up, Kendrick? Tennis player. Yes, I know Serena Williams. I know the Williams sisters. I'm just saying that person is saying, wow, Serena Williams. And I'm like, who is Serena Williams? Like, am I doing? You're calling that? That's not me. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, though. Thank you. I have work. Oh, you've got work to do. Okay. I thought, like, what are you doing up by this time, though? So if you're watching this, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe and like this video. Like this video. Like this video. I'm not gonna say like a million times and you still not like the video, really. Are we fighting? Are we quarreling? Are we no longer friends? You know. We good, yeah? Oh yeah, you said you're a chef. Okay, so you've got work to do. Okay, chef related work. Well done. You're trying. It's not easy. Never ever easy. It's never easy. But then it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I should be at my work by 6 a.m. Oh, okay. So you've got like 28 minutes to go. Well done. I see all the efforts. Okay, so I guess at this point I might start saying my goodbyes to all of you because I've got to go. My timing here, I come here every day at 9:45 to 10:30 p.m. So you can catch up with me again tomorrow, to have an amazing time together. So thank you so much, guys. I love you plenty. I heart you. Thank you for always supporting this community. Thank you for always coming around. Thank you for joining this community. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you have not liked this video, please give a thumbs up before you go. And you should also consider sharing it with people that would learn, will benefit from this video. So yeah, once again, I remain your Becca, that professor, your accountability partner, your storyteller, and I am here always. Till I see you in my next live stream or in my next video. Be good. Bye.